Well, I've been looking at waders, and I just bought a new pair of waders from Down Waterfowl. The Down Waterfowl hardline insulated waders. You can see I'm using them here in New England. It's pretty cold, but I love them. They're insulated waders, and they're the breathable waders. I moved up from neoprene, and I really like these. I saw a lot of reviews, or a handful of reviews on waders, and not many that were in the water. So I thought, maybe I'll wear them and check them out. So I've worn them now 2 days, 2 hunting days, and I used them here this morning to break up the ice. That's ice you can see behind me. I'm here in coastal New England, and I really like these Down Waterfowl hardline waders. And I'll talk a little bit more when I'm out of the water, but let me hop out and I'll show you a little bit more about them. So I thought I'd just show them while I'm wearing them rather than putting them on a box. So nice insulated boots, got extra reinforced knees. I really like that the cuff goes below the boot here. That's real nice. So 800 thin slit line, and spot here for a few shells, and then small pocket here. There's no other enclosures in the pocket. I can put gloves and a few things, and you can see my hand hits there real nice. I like the fact that the buckles are such that they have one side, it's like a female end, and one side a male end, so it just helps avoid twisting your waders when you're putting them on in the morning. So I thought I'd do this review of the waders, from in the field. I moved up from neoprene waders. Boy, it's about darn time. I should have got breathable waders a long time ago. My neoprene waders, I call them more like leakers the last few seasons than waders. So I really like the breathable. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Hey, I was trying to save money at how much I spend on duck hunting. I love it. You probably hear my retriever in the background tearing up brush in the blind because we had a boring day. We saw some birds off in the distance, but with all the ice, even though I broke up a lot, created some good open water in front of the blind, it was just not great. So anyways, I knew I wanted breathable. I knew I needed some thin slit line boots. I'm really glad I got the full thin slit lining on these breathable waders. I hunt in the mid-Atlantic and I hunt in New England. I also hunt in Michigan, not so much waterfowl. And so, but most of the time you're sitting, right? You're sitting, at least I'm sitting in the duck blind. I'll canoe out to a blind, I might canoe out. I'll get kind of warm. I won't wear as many layers, of course, but you spend a lot of time sitting in the duck blind. So I'm glad I got the thin slit line, uppers in addition to, the boots. Boy, they're so comfortable. I got them from Down Waterfowl. So I'm a Bass Pro Cabela's rewards guy, and I've hunted it and I've shot at Max for a long time. But as you know, Max has a partnership with Cabela's and Bass Pro. I gotta tell you, I was really disappointed about the selections. Now, I was picking up waders when the season already started, but there weren't a whole lot of options at Cabela's and Bass Pro, and for that matter, Max. And my last waders were a Max label that I love, and they did not leak for close to a decade. I took care of them, but nothing crazy. You just basic, rinse them off and take care of them kind of waders. But I was real disappointed. I gotta tell you, Down Waterfowl, great guys. they shipped them out the next day. No, right after I ordered, I had called just to confirm because I wanted to make sure these were getting sent out and there are no issues because it was my first time calling. I called, got a live person, super nice guy. They have more inventory than the quote big box stores. This is my second time shopping with them. The first time I just got some accessories a few years ago, but I'm loving Cut 'em Down. And they have an easy returns policy. I didn't need to use it. I picked up a great deal. These were on sale for $300, and I got some line jean cut wader pants, you know, as well. They're all from Drake. You know, I looked at Bandit. I have an Avery hat. I love that. I really miss this Killer Weed camo. I looked at them. I looked at a lot of reviews, and it looked like Drake was going to be my best choice. And I'm real happy. 3-year warranty. So that's these hardline waders, as you can see here from the field. And hey, I'm just starting this reviewing thing on YouTube, so you can like, you can subscribe, whatever. I'm just trying to help out some other hunting folks out there, and wish you a great season. Well, P.S. After I finished this video yesterday, I thought of a few things. All right, so cons. There are some cons on this. There's no pass-through hand warmer. I know a lot of folks like that. There's just this one pocket here. Keep my hands warm. I just did this today and yesterday. There's also my old waders had pockets here. I'm glad, I missed those, but I know they're not getting torn up. So I know they would snag on stuff. So, but if you want, one of those hand warmers, you don't have that. You don't have all out pockets, just this one pocket. So wish there was more pockets, but I got pockets. I can reach in and get to a pocket on each side of my jacket that I wear inside. So, and the jacket is an Equator Drake Waterfowl I've had for 10 years. So 2 big pockets here, that works out fine. I read somewhere online when I was looking at waders, they think they're too stiff. These are fine. I have great movement. So I walked 1 kilometer to my duck blind the other day. I'm walking back and forth. I built the blind, so I couldn't drive I couldn't bring the equipment right to where I was. I had about we'll call it 300 meter walk easily, probably close to 400 and 400 meters. I'm a meter, just military. I can just, 400 and change yards, right? Walking back and forth. So movement, these are so much easier to move in. They're breathable. Breathable waders are way better. Finally made the switch. But I'm real happy. Stayed warm, no worries. Wore merino wool socks. My last waders had 1,000 gram insulated. This only has, 800, and so I wish the boots were a little bit warmer. My feet never got cold, but maybe if I was sitting in the water, I tell you, my feet were submerged for a good stretch yesterday. And again, Cut 'em Down Waterfowl, really like that. So the cons are the pockets. That's the only con I see. Not enough. And then the pros, I got these at a great price. I like the breathable, I like the line. And my retriever Caesar Tiller. Yeah. So we'll get her in the picture. I'll do a short. We got skunked. No birds. It was too much ice in the marsh. And then great conditions yesterday, just too much ice. Today's kind of a blooper. You can see from my head.
Thanks again.